right. All right, Two-Lane Westers. Day 16 recap. Started off in Homer. I posted a couple videos yesterday morning. Yesterday was day 16. It's the morning of day 17. Posted a couple videos of the Homer spit waking up with the boats, the fishing boats, and the caught a couple sea otters swimming around there, so that was kind of cool. Overall day was about 180 miles, so pretty easy day from a ride wise. I don't know what my total mileage is. I'll get it next time. 3,600 or 5,600 and change ish. The ride yesterday was much better. I think it was just the traffic was like minimal, just flying along. Everything was great. And I had to backtrack almost all the way except for the last 30 or 40 miles. So much better yesterday than it was the day before. People were actually driving the speed limit, which is always a good thing. And then I made two stops. One was at the Russian River Falls. That was a hike back into this sort of waterfall and to see salmon jumping and spawning, and possibly to see bears. I did a video on this. The sign said it was 2.3 miles, way longer than that. And I'm in my riding gear, so not the optimal gear for doing a hike like that. But whatever, powered through, got it done. So check the video on that. That's pretty cool. There's some salmon jumping, things like that. And then from there, I got off of that Highway 1 onto the Seward Highway, which takes you down into Seward. And the highlight of that was the Exit Glacier. Took some videos of that, but you can actually walk and get really close to it and get a good view of the glacier. It's amazing how much the glacier has receded over the years. It used to be a lot bigger than what it is right now, but kind of interesting. And then ended up in Seward. Got here at about 4 o'clock, maybe it's a little bit later than that. So a nice easy riding day. I think I needed that. And then walked around town a little bit. Nice little downtown area here, like bars, restaurants, shops. It's right on the bay. I can't show you it today because it's all foggy, cloudy. So the mountains, you can't even see the tops of the mountains, but real pretty, surrounded by mountains. Ended up eating at a place called the Flamingo, kind of an older place. Sat at the bar, had halibut chunks. I've been eating a lot of that. Was really good with a nice salad, like a macaroni salad, pasta salad. Dinner was really good last night. And then just kind of walked around town a little bit more. I was probably in the room by 9 o'clock. I stayed at the Van Gilder Hotel. It's a very old historic building, sitting here right by the sign. That's what that is. That's the wall of the building. I uploaded some videos of it already. It's supposedly haunted. I didn't have a ghost experience though, so no issues. Everything's good. Kind of get your room, and then there's a bathroom down the hall that's a shared bathroom. That's kind of the way they do it here, I guess. I've had that a couple times now. I think that's it for animals. I saw the 2 sea otters, the salmon, a school of salmon. Is that the right way to say that? And then a moose that surprised me when I was leaving the national park to where the glacier was right on the side of the road, and I didn't see him until right at the last minute. And I was like, you know what? He's way too close to the road. If I turn around and try to get a picture of him, I just didn't think that would be a good idea. I just don't trust moose. They're very unpredictable. If they think you're a threat to them, they're going to charge you, and I didn't want to deal with that. So no pictures of the moose today. I think that's the day 16 recap. Pretty short. Day 17. So the next goal, we'll call it that, is to get to Valdez. I have to go back through Anchorage and up around, so I got about 300 miles today. That won't get me to Valdez. I didn't want to do it all in one shot. Could be a pretty long day doing that. So I broke it up. So today I'm going to end up in Glen Allen area. I'm planning on camping tonight. I found a campground with the tent sites that are right on a river. So hopefully that looks good. And they have a restaurant and little lodge. And so I can eat there. I can sleep there. So we'll see how that goes. But that's the plan for today. And then the next day, so today's Friday, the next day would be getting into Valdez. And then after that, we're starting the return home. I'll be out of Alaska in about 3 days. So this has been an epic trip. It's been awesome. But I'm still a long ways away from home. So gotta keep focusing on one day at a time and working my way through the trip. But hope you guys are enjoying all this stuff. I'm doing my best to push content up. So enjoy. Over and out. See you later.